Hello YouTube, I'm BrianPedd and welcome to my channel. Actually, this is going to be more like our channel. I'm completely new to all this, but I do have an idea of what this channel will be about. I feel like the purpose of this channel will be to inspire people to remember and, more importantly, express whatever their passion or like their unique, gift is. We're all here for a reason. And I finally figured out what that is for me. It's to teach, but to actually teach by example. Now, I'm actually creating this channel for more selfish reasons. I finally figured out that if you really want to learn something, then you need to teach it. So I'll be teaching the lessons that I need to learn and remember, and hopefully you'll be learning something too. It's very important that you remain present and pay close attention. I understand it's easy to get distracted. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so this is the first video in a series I'm calling What You Didn't Learn in School. And what I'm going to talk about today is how and why to ask for help. Now, just to let you know, I have no professional teaching experience. I'm not a life coach. I'm not a therapist. I didn't even go to college. But I have been studying, how to make your life better ever since I got out of high school. And one of the keys I've found to a better life is knowing how and when to ask for help. A lot of the stress that we experience comes from feeling like we have to do everything on our own. And it's not like we don't know how to ask for help. We're born knowing. I mean, just look at a baby. When a baby needs something, you know about it. Everybody knows about it. But I think what happens is when we're young children, we begin to forget what's natural to us. And this happens because we begin to develop an ego. That's right, you'd be nothing without me. What's all this talk about asking for help? Be a man, suck it up, and figure it out. Alright, I'm tired of oh, just a minute. Yeah, talk to me. I gotta take this. So that was my ego. He's a bit of a douche, but I'm gonna let him pop in every now and then because I feel like he mirrors some of the thoughts or feelings you may have and I have about the things that I'm gonna be teaching about. So when you think about it, what exactly is an ego? Well, Brian, the most important thing to know about the ego is that it's not real. It's just a combination of thoughts that your mind's put together in order to make you feel safe. But what it also does is it makes you feel like you're separate from everybody else. And when you feel like you're separate from everyone else, you feel like you're not even worthy of asking for help. You feel like you don't deserve it. That was my higher self. Your higher self is the part of you that's infinite. It never changes. It's your direct connection to God, the universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it. Your higher self already knows everything there is to know. So just realize that I'm not actually teaching you anything. If you hear anything in this video that really makes sense to you, just realize that you're simply remembering it. When you ask somebody for help, you're basically asking them to remind you something you already knew.
Personal example!
So here's an example. I'm new to YouTube, so lately I've been asking for a lot of help when it comes to making a better channel. And I realized that if you really want to have a great channel, you got to talk to people that already have a great channel. So a couple weeks ago I was actually at a screening of a movie called The Room. There were a lot of YouTubers there and I happened to meet Joe Nation. The Room is a really, really horrible, weird movie.
I did not hit them. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not. Oh, hi Mark.
After that, I started talking to Joe Nation and other YouTubers like Brittany Louise Taylor, my buddy Bam Bam Joey, and I've just been asking for help, asking about editing, asking about filming, and you know what? They're happy to give me their advice. The only hard part of this was actually getting the nerve to ask. But once you do, it's easy. You'll find that people love to help. And if you need to talk to somebody, in person, you feel like you don't have anyone, send me a message. I'd be happy to talk to you. So I want to keep this video short. I understand it's hard to pay attention for a while. Just remember, asking for help is natural. It makes your life a lot easier. And the hardest part is just doing it. So just do it. Tune in next week because I'll be doing a vlog that expands a little bit more on the subject and then also telling you a little bit about my story and some more examples. So I'll leave you with a quote. This is one of my favorite quotes from Buddha. And it goes, "Believe nothing, no matter where you read it or who has said it, not even if I've said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense." I'll see you next week.